Hello, this is Brisk Grey Wolves, and today I'm introducing a Battletech, and I'm going to be diving straight into the deep end with Roguetech mod. It's a whole bundle of. Now, I tried starting this before, didn't work well. Get record. Start on a. That's a terrible intro. So, what I'm gonna do is do it again. You're not missing anything after all. In fact, you're getting more out of it. I'm gonna set the difficulty how I like it. First campaign. And I'm gonna have a very generic start. Mercenary looks a bit too random. I think Taurion be a very interesting start, or Rasselhage, or is it Canopus? It's Canopus. Yeah, I want to start down in the south, basically. So starting off as a Taurian. Don't know what the Valkyrie is. Be a bit confused by I've done that. It doesn't look like it's hard. Mechs will get blown to bits. Mechs will be made into scrap piles and it'll be very expensive to repair them. That is still a difficult setting. That, the mech recovery chance of that just means that if I eject, I'm gonna get that mech back. Which makes sense. I'm gonna keep verifying on all. I like having variation. I should probably set the salvage to stingy. Then, yeah, that's a bit too. Nah, stingy. I don't like the Ronin's mod. I don't like having them. Yeah, we're gonna make up slow. I have a nice slow. I like a very slow pace. Where's the thing for fighting mech? Being. Oh no, that's. I don't know what I'm talking about. Armor should be quick. Should be ready. Lethality and normals. Like that. Okay, what's my current? Difficult enough that that's not gonna. But that's a non. Okay, so I can bring it down by 19 if I want to. Bringing that down would certainly make. Four is a bit fairer in my opinion. 5 is especially when you go and destroy 2 mechs and got like. Really? I didn't get a full mech from blowing off that mech's head? Well, get the head from the neck. Get the head and it's like, how do I not have a full mech here? I blew off some of the armor, so what? Put that back together. Yeah, I'm gonna put it like that. I know. Actually, just the amount of mech parts you can get from a mech, but at the same time, it's just gonna cost me more salvage, and that's not fun. Why would you blew a mech's head off? split up that mech into 4 parts out of 5. Why would you cut it up? Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Okay, you have half a mech, we'll have half a mech. Now neither of us has a mech. That's fair. Even the employer would put a bit of reimbursement in, and they got a full mech. Instead of you trying to take your priorities and say, look, we're gonna stitch you. And that's just bad for business. That's not why the fact that once you built the mech, it's in whatever poor condition anyway. Gotta repair it. Like, did I really put this mech together at all? Or do I now have the battle damage version? Which is it? I'm not very good at making episodes. Roguetech. Roguetech just tries to make have. So I'm not blaming them. Mega Mech does it quite nicely. Mega Mech you actually have to account for reasons, which can be a bit tedious and annoying. And the fact that you also then have to repair it in a order can be very frustrating. But at least it makes sense. At least it's consistent. Not really a simpler way. If you're gonna muck about with the strategic fun, you're gonna have to make it hard. Just by the nature of it. It's not a clean way of doing it. If it was, it wouldn't be much of a challenge, would it? Yeah, I'm having a bit of a go at. Battletech does a few things nicely, like the fact that you now have an AI that will actively fight you. Mech HQ campaign, that AI just fizzles out after a couple of. I can't do this anymore. What we would like is kind of detail Battletech Megamech has, and just give it the interface. Campaign having this economic Hairebrained Schemes. Mix the two together, you got a really nice game. Heck. Oh, no. Let's go. History, even. Oztec and bookish. Oh, I hate this singing. Random bushwhacker, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna keep that. I tried a different one last time. Went for ammo and weapons. Didn't get a lot of weapons, got a lot of ammo I don't have. So, it was very disappointing. What's with the whiskers? You a cat? He's got some. There's some very nice faces and some horrible ones too. This looks like some guy from in the back. Heavy Gear. Sarge from Heavy Gear. Not literally, but yeah, that's what it makes. This is something I'm perfectly fine with. Face. I'm gonna go with this character. a nice style, aesthetic to it. And that's what we're gonna be. It's less about running the company and more about fighting the battles. After all, what else do I live for in this game, eh?
Waiting in. Good to go. Ready for orders. Ready for orders.
I live to fight and I fight to live. I thought I pressed confirm. Time to catch up. There we go. Welcome to the Inner Sphere, Commander. You're a mercenary standing on the bridge of your very own Argo. Everybody has one. A mobile space station looking forward to a life of conflict among the warring factions. Prosper, or remembered only as yet another thug who couldn't cut it. Ow.
Check out this mech bay, Commander.
Ow.
Pretty great, right?
Yeah.
With a setup like this, there's nothing I can't do.
I don't know what they come under. They're not voices. I know they're not voices. That affects the mech warriors when they're in the battle. I think they're ambient. So low already. I don't know. But it was loud. But what have we got to start with? We have a Hatchet Man 3F. With a hatchet. Jump jet capable. It's a bit slow, but a bit overheating to me. But yeah, that's a good close-up mech. Look at this. Yeah, Centurion. Here, Centurion. Another AC-10, 2 medium lasers, and LRM-10. That's pretty standard. But we have some swarm improved ammo, which does a bit of area of effect. Good for doing just a little. You get a lot in, not just. I think they do area of effect anyway. Yes, AOE. 3 area of effect damage units in. And 2 medium lasers. So nothing unique about this Centurion for the ammunition. Ammunition is one of the most modular. We have an Oscar. Single medium laser, very big engine, jump jets. Cruise sensors. This is a scout mech. Oscar. It's heavier and it's a worse arm than Spider. Commando. Yeah, that's a deadly payload for its size. And a Panther C. ERPPC, an SRM C3 unit, and SRM ammo with case. That's a lot of heat sinks. Again, so we can pretty much sum up. We have a fire support sniper mech. I'm gonna consider this to either be an ambusher and flanker, or potentially anti-light mech, but I don't think it's appropriate for that. Though it has a lot of hits that you can get. There's no evasion ignoring, no accuracy bonuses or anything. And that's really going to reduce the amount of damage you can do. Highly evasive mech. Scout. This is going to be our hit taker, really. It's going to be the main meat, and this is going to be our main damage dealer. Also taking a bit of the brunt. We have a Saladin, up-armored Saladin. Oh yay. Added armored car. With an AC-20. 12 shots. So, a bit of extra fire support on the battlefield. We will do a little bit of modification before we get started. I might put a bit of take off the jump jets off the scout, for instance. I don't know what to do with the commando, honestly. It's got a lot of punch, which is good. Perhaps a bit too... Perhaps. Panther I'm gonna leave as Panther is... We'll do customization next episode. But let's get started, shall we?
Welcome to engineering, Commander.
Right, we're gonna get this straight away. That'll let us get Mech Bay 2, let's get the training thing, let us get automation. These are essential. There's pretty much not any two. As soon as possible. I do like missiles. I also do like aiming. But yeah, come back to that. Hitting is important. Piloting in there. And, you know, sensors. Sensors. I will probably be a Centurion. I give myself the best mate.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Receiving you.
Okay, you're off pilot. Ah,
Aye, aye.
both.
Standing by.
If they don't have it, I believe they're both.
Standing by.
Oh, yeah, I need
Good to go.
Elias. Right, some of these don't actually affect some of them.
Standing by.
Well, you know, they don't show you an effect. Certain. That's nice.
Ready for orders.
Only under certain situations. This one. This is one of the ones you can look at, because it'll give you an upkeep. Say, it'll do so-and-so, whereas a percentage chance of doing so-and-so, etc. The thing I don't like about Merchant is the 5% chance for 1000 C-bills actually ups the piloting upkeep by 5%. And that isn't worth it, especially at higher level. This is only 1000 C-bills. It's only a 5% chance to get it, where it will have a 5% pilot upkeep cost. That is just unprofitable. The Argo upkeep reduction by 5%.
Ready for orders.
Unstable.
Standing by.
Military. Nice. +1 health, +1 recoil, +1 offensive push accuracy. So this kind of person, I believe, is pretty much better suited to using autocannons. One, because it reduces the recoil. Cannons generate recoil. Two, offensive push in this game reduces accuracy. Directed somewhere centralized. And autocannons get the best benefit out. I'm not fond of it as a tactic to simply use autocannons because I don't rely on them. Damage spot, because over time it will spread. But if you can happen, because you're using offensive push, well, it doesn't force it, but it helps a lot. Then you autocannons. Right, this person's got quite a history. Liao, Capellan. He's quite expensive, to be honest. This is cost upkeep around. Ones I don't need right now, but it's a 50% pilot upkeep. So he's expensive. But he's useful because he's got officer and military.
Receiving you.
Opium, bookish, which is really good. Ability, which is not so good, actually. Nobles are not worth their cost. Keep them around because nobility.
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
Okay, it's not ambient volume apparently. I don't know if you can turn it. I was using master volume and tweaking the rest up. So we got that going. I think I'm gonna reduce the amount of heat sinks in this thing. I mean, look at it. It's got fancy alpha strike and jump heat. 36 total. If you do an alpha strike with jump jets, and you're not going to be jumping all the time, you don't need to compensate for that completely. You don't need to make it heat neutral. You just need to go a bit above the alpha strike, really. So like 30. I could easily remove 3 heat sinks, you know, and put them in the arm. Like, that's 3 tons I have released up to armor. Which, considering this mech's main role, and how slow it is going to need that armor. A lot more than being heat neutral. Especially when it's going to be punching to use that hatchet, and that means it's not going to be firing as medium. Now, I don't understand the lore reason behind it. There probably is a massive lore reason. And that's going to be why they balanced it by, you know, not completely efficient at its role. And for that I don't blame them, because game balance kind of helps with the fun,
Right.
you know, taking
I'll get it in the
risks.
schedule.
Same time, melee in this game is iffy. I'm not saying this version of Battletech either. In Battletech in general. Then we have this thing we can sort out because I love that arms have a lot of armor. I like the legs have a bit of armor too. What's with the side torsos? I know what it is, actually. It's to do with... Ooh! Yes, please.
New equipment available.
That will be nice. I will get that. Well, probably get the... Because we have money. And some of these toys are a bit more helpful than in even a new mech sometimes. And we do need to stock up on basic parts, essentially.
New equipment available.
On the other hand, I don't need it yet. This is for when you start getting into things like land tech.
New equipment
Oh,
available.
I might buy that before I go off world. MG heavy, oh, quick sell. What is this? Double AC5. Okay. So if you hit with one, you hit with both. And it's actually lighter than a standard AC5. Misfire chance. Is that jam? Or does that explode?
New weapon systems available.
Yes. I'm not optimizing my mech for the sake of being out or anything. I do want them to last. I do want them to be effective. And some people like optimization, some people don't. I'm somewhere in between. I have a certain style. Everybody does. That's all I'm doing. One thing I don't like about this game is, while I love heavy armor, I don't like a game where it's insistent that you have heavy armor in order to do well. Glass cannons should
On it.
roll, but
I'll
so
let you know when that's done.
stay unique. Sometimes. Sometimes. But the other thing is then when you don't push it so hard, mechs with heavy armor, different levels of armor, really show their effectiveness. And this that part. And I didn't put the advanced zoom on. My bad. This mech is interestingly. The only way I can up armor it is removing the jump jets. And the jump jets actually add massive amount. You want to go for survivability or versatility? Considering my lands makeup, I think versatility is the way to go. Because I've only got the one fire support mech, and it's a direct fire, not a indirect. My lance is very up and hit hard. Even though the commando makes an entrance of being the big shot. Little under armored. Gonna get ripped apart. But 25-ton mech, that's easily replaceable. Relatively speaking. I can always get it out of there because it's mass enough. And Panther's a bit tougher. And it's running endo steel, an extended range PP. Like with that. I might keep this as it is. The jump jets again helps with putting it to. Also helps with heat up. I find with mechs that I want jump jets online. It doesn't need on. These two mechs need on because they are thick of it. That mech needs armor because it's gonna be in the thick of it, but I can't do that, so I'm just gonna let it fall apart at some point. Gotta accept a few losses. Oh, and we're gonna get a bushwhacker. Right here. Gauntlet.
That mech
Wow.
Ready to fight, Commander.
Okay. This is an Omni-Mech. One of the really advanced bushwhackers that came later. Probably. An Omni-Mech. Thunderbolt. Okay. Say Thunderbolt 10. This is my command mech. Forget that hunk of junk. I've got this thing. I've got this. It's got a light engine. It's got a supercharger. It's got mask. Oh, it is. Wow. Wow. Why do I have case 2 here? High explosive removes mines. Weapon has 50%. Okay, It's ferrofibrous. Wow. Word. A lot more advanced than I was expecting. It says one random bushwhacker. I was not expecting that. I love bushwhackers. Very fun. Fairly fast enough. Speed is like enough and bring a whole payload. Range of weapon, not just like. We're gonna call this Grizz. IT1. YouTube 1. Because I don't have a fancy name for it yet. So. We're just gonna freshen up the contracts as well.
Hey, Commander. Pull up a chair.
Now we've done that. Yeah, I don't want to start with 2 now. Let's go mission.
Hello, Commander. The
Hello,
Aqua may not
Samaya.
be fully functional yet, but she's space-worthy enough for our purposes.
What are these? Who's pink? Abandoned. Abandoned.
Darius, please remind our mech warriors that they don't belong in engineering. I just caught one of them skidding to
Ah.
the primary coolant tank.
Yeah.
I swear, it's like hurting.
Hey, Camadeirre and Camadeirre.
Yes, Dr. Farad. I'll handle it.
Ah, there's an E in that one. That's not in. Okay. That's one skull. That's our starting point.
By your command.
Call me a wuss. But, I'm gonna be a bit more.
Hey, boss. We've just completed those upgrades.
When your mech's the big stompy kind that go up against bigger, stompier kinds, gonna end up in pain and going to skip that for. I'm gonna get the training.
All right, I'll get
Sooner
the
I
team
get
on
the
it right
morale,
away.
the training in, the sooner I get experience points. Better. Absolutely. Gonna be great. And I did. Changer. My bad. Maybe I should swap the heavy and the ERP PCs around if that's. Of course, this thing's
Job's done,
Jump.
Commander.
fast. Carry a lot of armor all the time.
Nice
They
to
do.
see you down here in the hole.
Yes, we're starting off with an entire medium land. Wow. I think the RP 7 tons. Yes, so it's not as viable as I would hope, but we'll get around to it. I've been wearing this headset too. I didn't check if anybody.
Wait, ready for go.
Good. Standing by.
And looks like we didn't start off with any good pilots. Looks like I should check the hiring hall once in a while, you know?
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
I'll do everything. Can't leave any stone untouched if you get a solve rubbish. Should have looked for pilots back there. I guess I'm gonna train mine up from the dirt. Right, so let's go shopping. You can get the apples and bread, and I'll get Scorpion tank. Double SRM 6 build. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. I got 2 vehicle slots,
New battle max
and that's
available.
cheap. Machine guns and flamer. Yeah, that's kind of a weird design. Okay. Like Value. Value? I don't know. Now, how much ammo does it get? Quicksilver ammo deals 10% lower average damage. Also contains 10% more ammunition.
Lifebuoy watch and lifeboat crew to muster.
So it's 6. Which is doubled. 12. You add 20% of that. 14. Yeah. I didn't read that. I did the math. My bad. That's Quicksilver's version of don't put them out. To be fair, that actually is a pretty good idea for certain mechs that get a lot of heat. Especially light mechs that use non-energy based weaponry. Machine guns. I'm actually going to buy them after jump jet light Q. I like the idea. 10 minimum weight required for jump jet, 55 maximum weight required for jump jet. It's it's a lighter jump jet. It's half the weight, and it goes 3/4 as far. That is a good jump jet. It means that you won't be able to go far on maximum amount jump jets, but ton for ton, that's beneficial. Wow, I like quick sell. Quick sell items are actually good, and not just because they're cheap. They have a lot of validity. They're not suitable in every build. They're really meant for the. They're perfect for the cheaper mechs, basic style mech. So yeah, I like them. Ready. Systems change owners. I don't want that happening. Money. You don't want any side to win, because as soon as one side wins, you lose contracts. And that's not good for business. So we're going to work for the opponents. I've forgotten. Oh, there's a. Can you pilot a mech? Pilot a mech. So Tots. Tots. You pilot me. Pilot me. I can pilot. Picture can't. Checkboard can. Alright, so we have 2 battle weapons. Scorpion. There's Aladdin. That seems like the right. Aladdin? Right, that's actually organized. This is going to be quite a profitable trade of him. Who's my best gunner? Makes you the best gunner. Or I could put Gutsy in. And even though I'm not hitting anything, yeah, I'll go with that. And Lance 2. Scorpion. Tots is clear. He hits. Well done. Oh. Yeah, like that. We have 6 mechs already. That's... wow. Wait, we're doing an escort mission. Maybe... Commander? Commander's lighter damage. But then it's also just... yeah, no, it's not. Speed and firepower. Ability, admittedly, but that's for the objective. My objective isn't getting the escort through. It's getting the best. If I get paid, but I've got to repair a mech, that's not as good as not being paid and not repairing a mech. In my case. 6. Deploy 4. It's not worth it. Just not worth it. Alright, if we lose, Davion takes over. I think. Well, no. I think that. I'm not sure. See. Idea is we work for the Taurian a little bit, then we work for Davion, then we... if it switch your hands, I don't care. But... I can't not do it. Doing nothing is money. Biding my time up until... that's different from not doing. AC-10. AC-10s are not my favourite weapon. I prefer mostly AC-20. I'm not actually fond of motor cannons. Autocannon 5s. 2s as well. Mainly 5. And then the...
Command interface initiated.
The Ultras are good. Racks.
Time to get paid. Receiving you.
Commander?
Right, tanks, get onto Dryden, please.
Moving out.
How's it going? On the move.
Scorpion's a bit slow.
Ready for orders.
Need something, Chief? Moving out. Moving to position. Confirmed.
To be honest, I didn't check what. In which case I'm sad because that's a 275. Good.
Let's do this.
That's a... Oh. Can't see properly. I think. Come down here. Up. Yep. Yeah, there it is. I think I'll have the tanks go this way. Along with the... arm.
Aye, aye.
I'm planning for future. Never mind the single hover vehicle that's crushing an entire town. Best way up. There.
Position confirmed. On it. Got it.
Coordinates received.
Yes, I'm there.
Funny how it still has a cannon, even though it's mounted with SRMs. I would like a cannon version, because I'm classic.
Move. Roger.
Missile.
Aye, aye.
Kinda like the mammoth tank. Or a mech for that.
Move order received.
Normally a landing pad. You know, if this turns out completely different. But yes, place thing. I guess you could call me tactical.
Heading out.
Not in the sense of let's maximize
On the move.
boring kind of tactic. Because not just about can defeat your enemy. It's a very clean cut way of dealing with them.
On it.
Aye, aye.
Heading out. Roger that.
I don't have a lot of line of sight here.
Moving out.
Come on.
Position confirmed. Receiving you. Position confirmed.
Racing for impact.
Got in two groups, which is
Heading out.
Got it.
game has a loading issue and what a fun combo. Oh, bugger. Doesn't matter.
Consider me
Now
there.
run.
Moving to position.
Affirmative.
We're ultimate doing is
Aye, aye.
splits. Should be some bodyguards, I think. Ranger might. That's with it. Yeah,
Affirmative.
Aladdin's gonna help.
Holding here.
I've done it again
Move order received.
because I'm used to. They brought back the. Used to be persistent combat. What that meant was it treated every round as being combat. Which had some nice advantages. If you ambush your opponent or
Stabilizing and bracing.
send your scout mech in and you could wipe them out pretty well. You could. Really powerful. Arguably made it too easy. The enemies, the AI with map layouts being
Confirmed.
persistent every time. It made it predictable, and that takes away the fun. Even now, you can still predict it. The other thing was it. I think it took up a lot.
Protective stance.
Hunkering down.
Constantly. The AI might have also had a. What the hell are we doing now? Kind of.
Got it. Bracing for impact.
Yeah, there's no point risk.
Heading out.
Confirmed.
Holding here.
Back point. Okay. Anything you say, Darius? It must be true.
Ready for orders. Confirmed.
Strategic idea. Oops. What kind of ammo do I have? Thermo. Standard have AoE. No.
Receiving you.
Do you have a hit chance?
Engaging with target.
Oreo.
Target missed. Good to go. Confirmed.
Shame. Fire going.
That's a miss.
Yes, Commander.
The ecology of this planet doesn't matter. That's why I make.
Confirmed.
They should be glad that we're using mechs, not nukes. That's Hairebrained means it could have absolutely anything on it.
Firing on target.
And I could miss a lot. Part of the game. Especially at this range. I don't like this.
Waiting for orders.
Don't think that's I don't know. AI has hacks. The AI does seem to sense. Sensible thing to do. It draws for a better position.
Moving fast.
And Scott's coming up.
Waiting for orders. Taking the shot.
Two things I really wait. My chance to hit, because hitting is damage, hope in the long run. And how tough is my opponent? How much opponent? How easily? It's three things. Like, how much of a threat is my? How easily can I take him out? And what's the chance damage I can?
Minimal damage.
Doing damage helps in the long term. Taking out a threat reduces firepower, which is long term. Moving easy threats again reduces the amount of damage they can do and stops it.
Commander. Aye, aye.
And then the enemy just decides to shoot.
Firing.
Oh no, Alpha Strike. But hey, it doesn't overheat too bad.
On it.
Alright, let's put everything on Dread. Or Dread. I miss. Not so poor Jed if I miss him though.
Receiving you. Aye, aye.
That Jed is. Target, did I kill him? Yes!
Reporting. One less vehicle.
It's one down.
Back.
4 to go. 3 to go. I know there's a non-wood. Now let's go with the woods. Safe. Hit the Irby. Warrior. Let's go for the warrior. It's got the highest number and I think I could pay.
Target acquired. Negative damage. Yes, boss.
I have LK.
Taking the shot.
One thing that make missile launchers better bit nicer is if you could actually
Standing by.
reduce the amount of missiles you find. Yeah. So an SRM-6 you can 6 maybe, or 246.
Position confirmed.
Conserve heat, conserve ammo.
Locking in all weapon systems.
I can conserve, have the choice between conserving and everything. Then that could shorter ammo builds. As consequent, turn ammo cook. Some people won't see it this way, but hey, that's why you have the ×6 option. Whatever. And the option just to run your old build.
Ready for orders. Copy that.
Nice.
Standing by.
Oh, this looks like friendly fire.
Roger.
Yes.
Negative damage. Ready for orders. Roger.
Oh, that's too low. That's too low. That's
Now, let's see how you handle this.
19.8% is
What's up, boss?
as they would consider to be
Roger that.
shot. If you're firing lasers, is it just lasers? Lasers don't run out of ammo.
Roger that.
See?
No joy.
Yes, Commander. Roger.
This is real bounty. Choice between everything. Chance of hit. Nothing at all.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Firing less so you don't eat, but you still have a chance of getting hits.
Some heavy damage.
What's up, boss?
Ordnance. We plan on bringing some artillery to the battlefield. I like.
Hauling in.
Oh, that's to the helicopter. Yep, mate. That's not worth it. Because this rebounds. There's a whole lot of factors into why did you not? Did you shoot? Why did you shoot the way? A lot of factors. I don't think the game encompasses them.
Orders. Hauling ass.
My opinion.
Affirmative. Negative damage. Repeat, negative damage.
How's it going?
My word, he survived a PPC hit.
No shooting, just
Yeah, let's make this urban mega barbecue. Excellent.
Take that. Receiving you. Aye, aye.
Alright, let's see if we can take down this helicopter.
Confirmed.
Is that a PPC hit?
Vehicle trashed.
Thanks. Imagine getting hit by one of those. Not my favourite kind, because heavy. And they don't feel like they do damage then. Don't feel like useful then. But, when they work, they work. Oh god. And not bugged, it's cut in when it... Because it's still there, even though it's dead. If we can't one-shot this J. Edgar.
Everything I got.
Hmm? That just... Did I hit the turret? And it took it. Okay.
Standing by.
Okay, I was shot it. But I don't care. Let's just hold here and open fire. Miss.
No luck. Yes, Commander.
Ready for orders. Location confirmed. Roger.
Miss. Right. Well,
Negative damage.
Ready for orders. Confirmed. Confirmed. Commander. Locking in all weapon systems.
the other thing is they made ammunition actually cost money now, which is a way of dealing with the thing of, oh no, you run out of ammo, no big deal. It doesn't mean it means that if you're outside of civilization, you're still benefiting from ammo though. So it doesn't completely deal with the issues, but it is, for the limitations that they have, very nice. It's kind of impressive how they do some of it, how they get around.
On it.
Nicely done.
Standing by. Location confirmed.
Is it even worth shooting? No. You shot me. First act of friendly fire caused by a friendly.
Moving to position.
Not too important that I do it, but... Put a medium laser on those.
Yeah, Commander.
There we go. Boom.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Glad to hear it. Now let's secure the
Going flat out.
evac zone because the enemy pop up. Get the first vehicle there. They try and stop you at that as well. You can have up to, I believe, 4 different encounters with them. 1 at the 2 once you got the unit out. That's 3 because it happens. Yep, never mind, 3. And then the 3rd is when you escape. I like that they don't all come at you at once. Stops you being overwhelmed, but you still have to take on that many enemies. Save. Now, land-to-land situation, you're still equal each time, so yeah, it's going to should all things being equal work in their favour. When you got 8 mechs and they've got 12 be spread out into 4s, that actually does work in your favour. That can work. 8 against it. 8 against it. And each time you have double the firepower, but you're getting down. And that's not all tactics. I mean, if they threw 12 at you, but they had different roles, and 2 lances were style, it could make interesting tactics. The brawler, the ones that are convoy. Fire support, I suppose. You would have to deal with the rushers, even though the brawlers are the ones that are going to take you out. Don't deal with those rushers, but them with the fire support. Convoy. Have to split your resources. Not because it's more efficient, but because you have a job to do.
Confirmed.
Being inefficient is... knowing how to be properly inefficient in order to achieve goal.
Heading out.
Because efficiency, it's only kid trying to kill you.
Ready for orders. Confirmed. Location confirmed.
On my way.
Hold this position, Commander. The package will be on its way soon.
Okay, here's my dropship. Up armored Saladin, yes. Mantis,
Roger.
clan mate? And the clans like to name their creatures. Again, some of the interfere ones. Phoenix, even though Cool. What does the Phoenix make? Urban Mech. Okay. No, Urban Mech is not an animal. No such animal as an urban. Yeah, you get down from there. Because even though they have an urban mech, it's not going to keep up with the convoy back there, so... We don't need to worry about it.
Standing by.
But we'll send E Mac to assist at catching mans and...
Receiving you. Heading out.
Commander? On the move.
Oh, and it would be dumb to send my Saladin up against their Saladin. That would... Whoever hits first wins, and that's a bad situation for me.
Yes,
I have to think about things like the loss of my vehicle. They don't.
on it.
I like VTOLs, I just don't like how loud they are. This game. Their noise is persistent.
Got it.
That's a, that's...
What's up, boss? Critical hit, Commander.
What are you doing?
Receiving you. Got it.
Oh, technically speaking, I'm... But I... Here we go.
Standing by.
Listen, kill... helps. That's all that matters, right? It helps.
Alpha strike.
Standing by. Moving to position. Firing.
That hits, it's the end of the locust.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Gonna... Because I know that they will leave. Back.
Standing by. Aye, aye.
Annoying. Not the most effective in firepower, but it hits, and that's what's important. Really. Hitting is the hard part.
Ready for orders.
Back off here. One mech fighting you.
Receiving you.
Tank.
Roger that.
How's it going? Target acquired. Ready for orders.
Orders? Roger. Full speed.
Right. Derby isn't. It's the 15 cannon. Nice.
Objective secured.
I can get to the evac zone if I wish. Oh, and technically the lance I have here can fit in a leopard. Leopards tend to have
Commander.
bays. Fighters stick a Vic. Some leopards are modified to switch so like bays. Around where it switches them around for aerospace fighters, the Leopard CV.
Roger.
Which is like the escort version of Leopard.
Firing a full salvo.
Leopard's escorting crazy.
Damn it.
It's not the most commonly seen thing. Space fighters have the fuel. Go in,
Minimal
out,
damage on that hit.
station.
Standing by.
But in certain, they're quite useful.
Moving to position.
Even though you only have 6 fighter bays, if you're doing air superiority, keep fighting. Say you got 24 space fighters, they can swap around,
Receiving you.
taking their schedule. Get repaired, get rearmed, get
On my way.
repairing might be a bit of a tall order depending on the damage.
Let's see how you like this. Receiving you.
Safe way to put it is, it works.
Eye on. I'm out of long-range missiles.
Oh, miss.
Let's do this.
I have no love for the Irby. But I don't have hatred towards it because well, it exists. I like bad things because I get crap out of them. Occasionally they'll beat the crap out of me. Mess up. Or they get lucky, or stuff like that, but yeah.
Damage is mine.
That's not a... There are a few really turbo mag. I think it from the game used dimensions instead of storage slots.
Position confirmed.
Have a big clap. That's it. A lot of it.
How's it going? Standing by. Roger. Got it. Receiving you. Yes, boss.
God.
All weapons are go. Think I hit something good.
What's up, boss?
Down you go.
One less target.
I bet he's got the howitzer.
Ready for orders.
Had a bit of a loading issue.
Scored a critical hit.
I have 16. Doesn't help. Helps running the game.
Light
I'm
damage,
really-
Commander.
I'm fine. Unless I manually assign it. I don't know how to do that. Because I
Reporting heavy damage.
leave.
Standing by.
Ah, the moment you've been waiting for. The hatchet strikes.
On it. Engaging.
And what a
No luck. Good to go.
really starting to come in. But it's still watchable. I hope.
My heat sinks can't vent fast enough.
Maybe I should.
Damage.
Hello, Mantis. I am Centurion. I don't like your lasers. Do you like mine?
Waiting for orders.
That's definitely some. Or sorry, no inner sphere light mech would fire 4 medium pulse lasers and also knock infernos.
Commander. Firing at full power. Internal structure damaged. Ready for orders. Heading out. Locking on hard. Tango down.
Yep.
It's frying my internals. Feel the love.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledged. Targeting for an alpha strike. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Good to go. Location confirmed. Now let's see how you handle this. That's a kill.
I'm here. Confirmed. Negative damage. Yes, Commander. Got it.
Enemy flanking.
Enemy missing.
Standing by.
Might reduce the scenes as well.
Acknowledged.
Victory!
Vehicle crashed.
What a way to go.
Mission successful.
We hit a man with glasses. Why? Damn it! At least I'll be able to go back and watch the recording and actually be able to. Before, I couldn't read them. And, my lower resolution. Hit him with a baseball bat. Ah. Decreased. Stunning. But contract payment increased 50,000. Wow, that 25% really took a lot off there. That's 100,000. And I'm only getting 90,000. That not included here. Upkeep cost. Okay. Cost. Dead. Dead is dead. Quite like the upper. Come back to these. Mech Lance. Lasers. Here for now. How much sells for? Because sometimes you get one of the types of engine sell for not ice. That sells for 800,000. Yes, that would be useful. That's enjoyment. Tagger, which is like the pirate's attempt to make a weapon out of a tag. And it's hilarious. But you don't want to use it. Extremely impressive. Mantis. Viewing in day 52, the Mantis is a light mech designed for Mecha Re 7. Data mech 270 rate. Over. Mantis is a pulse lasers and lance. It's armed with a melee weapon for charging at people. Okay. Supercharger increased speed. You get more force out of a 20 round. The advantage of a lance is it on ammo. Somehow it does. It's forced. Heat change based on your damage increased based tips off. Meant to be used on really. I'm a sword and shield kind of person. Fan of mounted combat. Chemical to get pens. Now J. Edgar's slated. I'm not a fan of cannons when it comes to mechs. I'm a huge fan of them. Thanks. Certainly the AC-20 though. What's the button to sell it here? Shift. Bye. Keep the tagger. It's fun. Could keep the arm, but no. Keep it, but no. Because it's worth selling them. Because even though they're standard tech, they're considered high tech stuff. Avid tech. It's Battletech can't really between You can have it and use it and it's fine, it's basic, or it's technologically advanced. You can't. Years don't help. Still, it's so worthless that we send it on the battlefield, but it's so valuable that you shouldn't. Make up your mind. If it goes on the battlefield, it's going to get shot at, it could die. You're the one who... think it'd be... bonus reward. Armor piercing rounds. So that's quite a reasonable amount of damage. Off. I surprisingly didn't take that much, but shot that much. Do you not have to repair like vehicles this game? Oh, sure, but I'm not complaining. I kind of vehicle. I don't care what happens to. I don't care how the element there is. I'm interested. Ow. Scrap value really went down. When the J. Edgar sells or scraps for more than urban. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. And the logo. Training module 1. 4 days. We'll get ready to set up for the next contract.
You asked for? Are online, Commander.
Hey, boss. Nice to see you.
How do you turn down this outside?
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Job's done, Commander.
Hey, Commander. Be with you in a second.
So, see if we can. We're not gonna. I'm not a fan of the heavy PvC. Thunderbolt 10 is hit and miss. Sad that they have half the ammo of an. That really limits their. Twice as much ammo, as much tonnage on ammo that could be put in. They're an LRM, which is more likely to damage crits. So much going for an doesn't have. To the point where the Thunderbolt really feels obsolete. It is obsolete weapon system. So, but what I'm getting at for this game, I like Thunderbolt 5s. They're the only ones I like. The bigger ones, damage, shorter ammo, just heavier. It's on that. Better that. The still. The math isn't with it. Even though you feel like you're doing it, you're not. PSM on this mech is bigger engine. But I don't believe it. Don't want to do it.
Right. I'll get it in the
I
schedule.
think TSM is the only thing that works on the like muscle. Like mechs have muscle. Very rarely shown. Only shown in TSM. I don't think it's shown in anything. Actuators are
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
technically you muscle passion. That could ruin a mech's day. That could really hamper its performance in how the spawn. Try moving leg up, only moves so far, it'll buckle. It doesn't move fully, it doesn't move as far. And it doesn't need to be a fixed penetration to do that, just battering away and then you can do hit points. I think that's. And armor is a hit point system, have you know. The way armor works in this is. It's fairly nicely done. Quickly roll. Do as much damage as possible. Shh. With base technology. Simply because he. So, we're gonna get these repaired. Order. Okay, let's read this. An argument draws you into the mess hall. Armor set starts stairs. Red face and scowling. Commander, I hate to bother you. Picture. Lacking off again. We're supposed to share garbage. Cut off. Share? Want me to share, Commander? Hole? There's a reason we're on first place. Boss. Speaks you about 2 dozen complaints the EXO. Both. Thing. Action. Action. Said sneeze. Stop. I'll stop report. Okay, so here we have Arnold Rimmer and Dave Lister. Right, where's the cat? It's supposed to stay on planet. We don't take it with us on the ship. Right, that's. I could address both of them. I think that's what Captain. But.
Camadeirre, give me a sensor read. You picking anything up out there?
Armor says gained dependable, which is good, and fixer gained rebellious, which is not good. But the good thing about rebellious is it's fixed. The fact that he's hit this rebellious state means well, eventually have to get that coming up. Have to make rid of it. Then they also won't have. It's a build-up for their rebellion, and they go fuck up. Tell them whether they start actually becoming dependables. I'm giving him some rope.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Now, okay, that's a good to We're gonna save here. I believe it's 50 now. Day 2. I'm only going based on the fact that we've. So. That seems wrong. I can't. I put my tongue on it. Have I had a financial load game? It like tell me. No, it's day 29. Oops. No, we haven't. Yeah. Oops.
Greetings, Commander. Come on in.
You know what? Take a drink. Back. I've got a bit of a headache. Actually, let's get this mission. Let's get it loading. Let's do that great spaghetti because then we can do nasty dual zones without turnover. I'll do this one. I love defending bases. I wanted to see the attack defense mission. Same again because you get affiliation with me. So I'm going to press deploy and I will be right back.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
Right, we're back, and I have a coffee, I have some fresh air in, and let's see what we got to do. Besides defending a base, covert operations on the planet have located a secret Taurian facility that has been abandoned. We have a team inbound to this planet to destroy everything valuable, but our surface triggers some alarm which owners are. Considering how much you've been completely beating up the Taurian forces on this world, that shouldn't be a problem. Except Taurians are also quite resilient and don't fight and fight, because they are like that.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, Cullen, you say, as long as the money's running. Yeah, this is them saying that the turrets will be available. Valkyrie. And they have, bit of a Valkyrie and Whitworth. Hatchet. No, that's mine. Is that it? No, Hornet and Trebuchet.
Ready for orders.
Okay. This is the 10-turn thing, and it's quite sad that the mission just ends when the
Aye, aye.
then like, hey, you gotta so many moves.
Engaging with target.
This has an AoE. I may as well fire. I'm not gonna run out of ammo. I think the other forces, the reinforcements, come from that. It's kind of a down there coming up from down the hill. Oh, did you fire some
What's up, bud?
fancy schmancy? Yes, some.
On my way, double time.
I don't care about the geothermal.
Receiving you. How's it going?
Actually.
Standing by. Roger.
Receiving you. Okay. Going full throttle. Standing by.
Yeah, I can't hear. I went back. Can't hear anything. In that case,
Moving to position.
I would like a proper sliding on card to be honest. Sliding out. Are they trying to attack the base or surrounded from miles away? Because they're sending light mechs. Locust, flee. Like another. Okay, this is the scout material, but also the oddest way to plan the base. It's almost like they want us to escape. Well, Davion, have fun with that booby trap. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell him because I don't know that. Also, if I'm wrong, then I'm working for the Taurians. That's how it works.
On it.
Hey, do we have a Draconian?
Ready for orders.
Are we working with Draconians now? I'm not gonna complain, I'm not a Davion.
Waiting for orders.
I'm a mercenary.
You want fast? I can give you fast.
But I'm a mercenary first, so... Like, this is the number one thing a Taurian wouldn't do, work with the inner sphere.
Let's do this.
Unless they were planning to backstab them later. I don't think they are cunning because... care to
No shooting, just running.
proper backstabbiness and cunning. Oh boy.
Good to go. Waiting for orders. Location confirmed.
I like those odds.
Firing all weapons.
And I like those results. But, yeah, I hope that mash truck decides to get out of there. If he decides to commit suicide, that's not coming out of my fees. I'm not the one who blew it up. Nor did my enemy, so it wasn't a matter of competence. Well, that was a little unexpected. Granted, it's quite useful. But are you trying to kill your own mash truck?
For orders.
If so, that is really not coming out of my pay. I will not take it as a reason for my financial deductions. Trying to hit you.
Locking on target. No luck. Receiving you.
Oops.
Target eliminated.
What's up, boss? Understood. Moving fast.
Standing by. Acknowledged.
Again, I am not paying for that.
Commander. Roger that. No shooting, just running.
Ready for orders.
Well, not a lot I can do here. So,
On my way.
back behind cover you go. Hit and run. Nice, self-detonating your own mines. Ow.
You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Aren't we lucky? None of my guys were in there. Because that was loud. There's the... Doesn't... Actually, we'll keep that high. LA is cool. To pretty much... That stuff is cooler the less you look at it. Because the less you look at it, the less repetitive it is. I wish I could get it to force it to do it though, whenever I'm like, this is going to definitely be cool. Please. There's just a button to do it. I want to. But, Hairebrained Scheme Spider is a... Well, they just didn't. Yeah.
Negative damage.
Yeah, that build is being modified, don't worry. Probably... LRMs? If I can get them MRMs. MRMs and SRMs with a cannon. Cannon would be... I'm going with cool, but also... I cool. Keep guns cool. Hey, they do. Thing. Only... No advancement.
Ready for orders.
And something I do find cool about bigger guns is not the fact that they do more damage. Wait and treat you can do with a high explosive round. Big enough. Literally killing the side.
Have some of this.
I regret trying to
No
support
joy.
that. Look at my disorganized forces. Expected them to be with her. Down there. Where's my hatchet? shame that the only bonus is destroying the Vanguard scouts. There's no bonus for destroying. And what's annoying is the Vanguards usually made up the light mechs and they just play. It can actually be quite hard to kill them, but especially once the reinforcements arrive and it's like, right, now we got to get down to business. We can't focus on Vanguard anymore. Forget that air mech, that's gonna be a story. I love my lambs.
Roger.
Or scout, eh?
Orders? Coordinates received.
Quick sell. Quick sell usually means shoddy. Cheap.
Standing by.
They have their business. Bloody good. Some of their things they are. Not everything they come out with. To stick on a neck. Honestly. They're taking the long range approach. And that thing looks like an artillery mech.
Acknowledged.
Yes, Commander. On it. Roger. Think I hit something good.
Now I think they've added the Roguetech people. Even though it's useless anyway, I think it's more salvage. I'm guessing. Either that or just because it's the way they coded it.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's what makes most sense to me. My opinion. I don't have the. I'd probably be able. Possibly. They don't pop. Understandable, some of it they keep secret, sometimes the time they spend hoarding things, the less time they to themselves. They have a right to their lives.
My armor's getting stripped off.
Heck, whole thing's free. Donation only. Do this all off their own backs, so that I credit them on. They're quite good. When I criticize things, often than not it's Hairebrained Schemes. If I'm putting them. Most of the time. It's not a matter of the blame game.
Receiving you.
It's, I think it could. You don't have to do it. And it's now that I hit the other one, hit him even easier as well. I'm gonna hit him with the turbo.
Roger.
Nice! Got through the armor. And the hunchback, feeling the stress is no longer on him, has... I think he moved up. I've lost him on sensors. is. You could try hitting them. Come on, Taurians, beat them up. Somebody forgot to watch their heat gauge. Let's be honest, the soldiers of the Taurian army in this area are already dead off. What's left is the militia, rabble, peasants that managed to come across some mechs, coincidentally. Or capture them off of
Waiting for orders.
Davion, or buy them from Quicksell, apparently. That happened.
Engaging target.
Because they know they've lost this one.
How's it going?
They can't force Davion to nuke it. I think dead is more. Oh, that's a quick sell one, so I guess the heatsinks failed on it. Oh well. I'll give them credit for their resilience. They don't up and they don't die easily.
On my way. Taking the shot.
70% to hit and you miss.
Reporting negative.
Waiting for orders. All weapons are go. Target's taken a critical.
I hate how they always bail out before they fall over. I wish I could do that. Kidding. Why would I ever do that? That's a coward. Let's hit that commando. Commando's high power. You are lucky. I take it back. Oh. I'm sort of I'm intrigued, and I would be excited if with quick sell if they didn't give you the full story, because that would be appropriate. Companies do that. It's got this slight problem, but just this problem. Apart from that, it's good. It's actually better. Maybe we should put a price on it. But then they just have random it doesn't work scenarios. I think that happened with the commando. The heat sinks on quick cell heat just stopped working. Even though they're supposed to be not better, but have their benefits. Nice economics. Yeah, there's the downside to the nice economic choice. It fizzles out. Nice. Is that both weapons hitting? Toro does not look like it's designed to take heavy punishment. It doesn't seem like it's either. Still there, but the armor's gone.
Receiving you.
Hatchet!
Position confirmed. Locked on for physical attack.
Maybe I should withdraw to 120 meters before I fire my ult cannon. Ow. Please no.
I'm in trouble.
I love that Saladin. I love Saladin armored cars. Please do not kill my Saladin. Something back there has a lot of missiles and a good amount of accuracy with them. Yeah, kind of like that.
Yes, Commander.
Take the shot.
Roger that.
Worst that can happen is you'll miss.
No joy.
See that Toro really doing anything? Or PPC medic.
Commander? Let's do this.
A Vindicator has energy weapon? Interesting version with just missiles. Nothing. Does it show melee? Oh yeah, melee. Okay, there we go.
Receiving you.
Doesn't
Position confirmed.
look that good.
Receiving you.
Nice shooting. Ooh! That was lucky. Go, Valkyrie. I like the Valkyrie. The big wasp. It is to the wasp, and the Crusader is. No! Bugger. Got one on my right side.
Barely.
tell you, this heat is cooking my internal structure. Not much armor left in that location. Yes, Commander.
Huh. I hit by thermo. Let's run that. Ammo to explode. Wasn't good was the fact that they tried to blow the base, which I'm offended.
Attacking from position. Failed to connect.
ERA-8. Missile and energy. Must be in a... of some kind.
Target missed.
Standing by. Going full throttle. Acknowledge.
Revenge.
Target eliminated.
Orders?
It costs you a mech to kill tank. That's when you know you. Mechs are more expensive than, especially when using weapons. My Saladin was 35 tons of command. 5 tons. 10 tons lighter. It's more expensive than Locust. I know for a fact that it's because we're lost. Collection. Factory that being built in was destroyed. Succession wall. The factory built. Shame, because actually bit more expensive. Armored. Just as fast. 12. I think it's something. Obviously the reason I did it is because I was below it, because the mech that's back.
Losing armor.
Good mech should be
Receiving you.
yeah, but I'm not going to. Dumb.
Got it. On it. Failed to connect.
I know, recoil, but the numbers still favour you hitting often. You wouldn't have a higher actually hit to miss ratio, but you have more. Keep firing. Most of the time. Numbers are so small.
Orders.
Downside is your ammo.
Engaging with target.
That was enough. Haha.
Destroyed.
Yeah, oh, a lot of damage. And you're still suffering from being hit by thermal. Oh good, we got a hit. We're really just deterring him at this point.
Good to go.
We're like, hey, oh you're there. Yeah, I lost a Saladin. You can expect to lose. You can afford to lose him, even an up-armored Saladin. As long as it's not the really expensive bit.
I'm under heavy fire.
So nice because you actually hit. Luckily, I don't rely on sensors as much as he does because I have a melee mech. One that I really need to get to run hotter. Can you turn off the heatsink? Because there are mechs that. Cut off do it. I mean, they are supposed to be able to do it.
Commander. Locking on target.
Standing by.
And that's pretty much game, set, and match.
Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
Oh. They have an Orion that finally decided to show up.
Standing by.
I
copy.
Okay. Must have been stuck somewhere and had to take a long way around. Careful. Don't want to blow yourself up. Especially for a mech that's...
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, I thought that would happen.
Yes, boss.
You can just go check.
On my way. Double time.
Here he comes. That's a big gun. Haven't you been firing it the whole time? That's a warhammer. You have a warhammer? Wait, is that the one with the heavy and a medium rifle?
I'm here.
Oh, Hephaestus. My bad.
Confirmed. Firing.
Nice, hit with the heavy people,
I'm out of LRMs.
I think.
go. Locking on.
I have a lot of PPCs. Despite the fact I'm not a fan of PPCs. I'm heavy and ERP PCs are the ones I'm actually least fond of.
Ready for orders.
And yeah, here's the ones I have. ERP PCs, while I do appreciate the fact that they're very long range, that is the wrong serve. I don't know why I don't like them so much. Well, I do prefer them over heavy PP. Even though they have damage, they're hotter, they're the same range penalty, they're heavier. There's so many downsides to that one slight side. And yeah, the game just crashed. Well, that's interesting. Task manager. Oh, it's running fine. Okay. Okay, that was just just a glitch. Somehow it hasn't considered this. Oreo is 35-ton tank. Produced in 2546, Toro was a Taurian Concordate's first battle mech. Oh. Based on captured Firebee, Toro armed with PPC. Ammo. Toro. F9. I believe I have all the, which is why we saw a Toro here today. And quite impressed. Oh, bad. Interesting. I like it. Liked it. That's basically case 2, but you take more damage. Oh, quick sell heat sink. Only take up 2 slots and give 4 heat. And that's a bit more balanced than standard heat. Yes. Protection. Cockpit fire. That's a good thing. That seems useful. acid. Acid's good, but you kinda need... Quicksell, quicksell. This looks like... Yeah, I'm not going for the money. Parts at the moment. I took 2 Thunderbolts. Thunderbolt 10s. I'd have 2 Thunderbolt 10s on. Just realised I had an MML standing right there. A dummy! Not noticing that. And there is a proper deer in there. Might not go. Because I'm not a fan of energy boosting. And I might get enough energy to go. I have surpassing fire control systems. Most of the, when I play this, tends to be the SCS energy. Never really fit. And half MGM. It's not as, that's just not sense. MML wise, like they use element. Dead fire. -3 weapon accuracy. Lots more damage. Take another Thunderbolt 10 and make sure I get. HE's good because everything so useful. And I think we'll go with that for the SRM2. Flamer, I wouldn't mind getting a flame at some point. Sell that. Keep the Beagle Probe. I'll keep that. Yeah, there's a mech design we have. For instance, the Scout. It's a quick sell one. It's junk, still, and it's better than stuff. Well, yeah. Some of it's useful, like the jump jets. Like the jump jets are really good. And if you just want jump capability, but manage to it, and you're like me, somebody who every it's 3. Yeah, you'll because. Let's get this wrapped up for, shall we? Through the financial reports, on the financial report, get some applications going. All can be.
That work order's complete, boss.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Hang on while I get the system name again. I can't remember how to pronounce it. I remember some Spanish stuff. Camadeirre. Camadeirre? It sounds. Camadeirre. The fall of Camadeirre.
Job's done, Commander.
Yeah, I'm a dummy and I didn't. Yeah, I'll load it. Come back to it.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Show up.
Hey, Commander. Be with you in a second.
Salvage. So here's what I'm thinking. Gauntlet. For next time. I should stop calling it Gauntlet. Gauntlet is. That's what we're gonna do with the bush. Because I like calling it. I like having my files in. And I don't mind having the ammo there. Could take the ammo side torso. Which is something I only do. Habit.
Expected approach time 2-2.
Roger. That's a shoot.
We'll have the case 2 there because I don't know. I don't need it's part of game win. Medium laser. Yeah. You think that'll work? I think it'll work. Got a nice long-range selection, a mix with very deadly close-range thing. Switch, swap and switch. That's what we're gonna be doing.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Take a look at other modifications, but I will show it on the screen. So, episode. This has been Grizzk.